What is up, guys? How's it going today? We're going to be discussing the Piggy Iceberg. We will start at the tip of the iceberg and make our way down to the depths of the iceberg. Like most icebergs, the farther you get down, the creepier and crazier it gets. Alright, let's start talking about the stuff at the tip of the iceberg. Around when Piggy first came out, the gallery had a different starting cutscene featuring Teacher and Foxy instead of just Father, Mother, and Sheepy. This cutscene was removed when Chapter 8 came out to avoid plot holes. The reason why it was removed was because Teacher at the event of this time should have been in the school, and Foxy would be in the cage in the carnival. Okay, so next we have the original George Pig poster. When the game first came out, you can find this missing poster for George in the gallery. The missing poster talks about what George looks like. It says stuff like his height, his name, his age, which is 4, his eyes that were red when they last saw him. He was last seen at Peppa's house. He always wears blue. And creepily enough, the contact information is just lots of 6s. This poster was removed because of copyright and story reasons, so the poster is no longer canon to the story. Next, we will be talking about the doggy hallucinations. At the end of school, when being rushed to the hospital, we see a hallucination of Doggy. A note in hospital references this saying, "Subject has been hallucinating Officer Doggy. Doggy's been missing for weeks." The doggy hallucination makes another appearance at the end of chapter 12 and will attack you, and if it touches you, you will be stunned. Next up is the hidden gallery. In the alleys map, if you look really closely out the window of the hotel, you can actually see the gallery from chapter 3. Next up is the removed Gert chapter. On April Fool's Day, when you went on Piggy, you could see a chapter called Chapter Question Mark. It was called Gert, and you can see Gert on it. You cannot enter this chapter, it was just there as a joke. Sadly, the chapter was removed after April Fool's Day. We are now moving deeper into the iceberg. Now we will talk about Billy's train ride. During the credits of Piggy Book 1, if you look closely at the train, you can see someone inside of it. If you look even closer, you can actually see it's Billy. Next, we will be talking about the hidden binoculars in the alleys map. In the alleys map, if you go to Leo's laundromat, you can look up at one of the windows and see binoculars. We are now moving on to one of the most famous Piggy Easter eggs, Shadow Bunny. In the Outpost map, you can find a secret ghostly shadow figure that looks a lot like Bunny. Next, we're going to talk about a hidden way to blow up Mr. P's bullets. If you shoot one of Mr. P's bullets using a gun, the bullet will blow up. Next up, we will be talking about Miss P's shadow. On the city map, if you look out one of the windows, you can see Mrs. P. Next up, we will be talking about Teacher's blackboard. In the school map, there's a blackboard, which looks like it's filled with gibberish, but it actually translates to, "I feel everything I do. I can't control my actions. My mind yells for help, but my body does not agree. I wish the world would understand." We are now at the bottom of the iceberg. We will now talk about Mimi's original eyes. At the end of the mall chapter, we get to see Mimi's original design. This design showcases her having plain white soulless eyes. Now we will talk about the secret skin Lisa. Lisa is a terrifying piggy skin that only IKEA's and Minitoon can use. Now for the last entry on our iceberg. We will be talking about the creepy distorted eyes that appear in Distorted Memory. In the backyard of Distorted Memory, you can see these creepy eyes watching you. That's all for the iceberg for now. I plan on making a part 2 in the future. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Goodbye.